Hello students and good morning. So now I am doing class for class 10. The topic is the same topic that we were doing in the last online class. That is, the topic was real life problems related to different solid objects. So today also we will continue this same chapter, that is real life problems related to different solid objects. Same exercise. Let us work out exercise 19. Page number 265 from the book GANIT PRAKASH for class 10 by West Bengal Board of Secondary Education. So now let's start this question, that is question number 4. And in the last online class we did question number 3. So today we will do this question number 4. So the question number 4 here is, if the ratio of the curved surface areas of a solid cone and a solid right circular cylinder having the same base radii and the same height is 5:8, then let us determine the ratio of their base radii and the heights. तो यहाँ क्वेश्चन में के दिएको छ भन्दा फेरि पहिला चाहिँ यहाँ दुईटा सलिड फिगर्सहरु छ, एउटा सलिड कोन अनि अर्को चाहिँ सलिड राइट सर्कुलर सिलिन्डर. एउटा चाहिँ के रहेछ सलिड कोन, अर्को चाहिँ सलिड राइट सर्कुलर सिलिन्डर. ओके, त यिनीहरुको रेशियो दिएको छ. That is what is the ratio here? Ratio of the curved surface areas of the cone and the right circular cone is given as 5:8. But their base radii are same. Their base radii are same. Both of them have got the same radius and both of them have got the same height. यो दुईटा यो जुन चाहिँ कोन र राइट सर्कुलर सिलिन्डर दिएको छ तिनीहरुको हाइट पनि सेम छ अनि बेस रेडियस पनि के छ सेम छ. ओके, सो नाउ वी हैव टु फाइन्ड आउट द रेशियो अफ देयर बेस रेडियस एन्ड हाइट्स. यू हैव टु फाइन्ड आउट द रेशियो अफ देयर बेस रेडिई एन्ड हाइट्स. तो यो कोन र राइट सर्कुलर सिलिन्डर को हामीले के निकाल्नु पर्छ? देयर बेस रेडियस एन्ड द हाइट को चाहिँ रेशियो. दैट इज यू हैव टु फाइन्ड आउट द रेशियो अफ देयर बेस रेडियस एन्ड द हाइट्स. दैट इज R:H चाहिँ हामीले निकाल्नु पर्छ. त यहाँ कोन र सिलिन्डर को रेडियस R अनि हाइट पनि कति हो? A चाहिँ हो. सो यू हैव टु फाइन्ड आउट R:H. इज दैट क्लियर? So let us try to understand it again. So a cone and a right circular cylinder is given. Okay, what is given here? The ratio of their curved surface areas is given as 5:8. That is, the ratio of the curved surface areas of the solid cone is to solid right circular cylinder is 5:8. Both the cone and the right circular cylinder have got the same base radius and the same height. यो कोन र राइट सर्कुलर सिलिन्डर को बेस रेडियस पनि सेम छ अनि हाइट पनि सेम छ. सो यू हैव टु फाइन्ड आउट द रेशियो अफ द बेस रेडिई एन्ड द हाइट्स. त यिनीहरु यो दुईटाको हामीले के निकाल्नु पर्छ? रेडियस र हाइट को चाहिँ हामी के निकाल्छौं? रेशियो निकाल्छौं. सो आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टुड द क्वेशन. सो नाउ लेट अस ड्रा द फिगर आउट हियर. So here one is a solid cone. Okay, so one is a solid cone, this is a cone, and the other one is a right circular cylinder, solid right circular cylinder. अर्को चाहिँ छ right circular cylinder. त यो दुईटाको चाहिँ के चाहिँ सेम दिएको छ भन्दा फेरि बेस रेडिई, यसको रेडियस चाहिँ सेम दिएको छ. दिस इज R, दिस इज अल्सो R रेडियस. हाइट पनि सेम छ. यो H हो भने यो पनि कति हो? द हाइट अफ द सिलिन्डर इज अल्सो H. सो हियर H इज द हाइट अफ द कोन as well as H is the height of the cylinder. So both of these cone and the cylinder have got the same base radii. Okay, Now the ratio of the curved surface areas is given as 5:8. Is that clear? Now let us do the solution here now. So let us assume the base radius and the height. Let the radius of the base of the cone be r. Let the radius of the base of the cone be r and its height be h. And its height be h. And its height be h. So in order to get the curved surface area of the cone, you should know the slant height of the cone also. Suppose the slant height is what? L. Okay? And L be its slant height. And L be its slant height. And L be its slant height. Okay? Now we have to find out the curved surface area of the solid cone. Therefore, curved surface area of the solid cone. Curved surface area of the solid cone is equal to, what is the formula? It is pi RL. So what is the curved surface area of the solid cone? It is pi RL. Curved surface area of the cone भनेको वरिपरिको मात्रै एरिया, जुन चाहिँ यसको यस्तो छड्के एरिया हुन्छ, त्यो वरिपरिको छड्के एरियालाई भन्छ हामी कर्व सर्फेस एरिया भनेर भन्छौं. So curved surface area of the solid cone is equal to, it is pi RL. Now next, you have to find out the curved surface area of the solid right circular cylinder. So now here also, what is the height of the cylinder? Height of the cylinder is also h. Both of them, that is both the cone and the cylinder, have got the same height, that is h. What is the radius of the base of the cylinder? Radius of the base of the cylinder is also r, because they have got the same base radii, that is your r. So now what is the curved surface area of the right circular cylinder? So you know the formula, curved surface area of the right circular cylinder. Therefore, curved surface area of the right circular cylinder. The cylinder को shape यस्तो हुन्छ, वरिपरिको एरिया. Curved surface area भनेको वरिपरिको एरियाको फर्मुला के हुन्छ? 2 pi RH. It is 2 pi RH. This is your 2 pi RH. Is that clear to all of you? So I hope you have understood it. Now what is given here? Ratio of the curved surface area of the solid cone and the right circular cylinder is given as 5:8. That is the ratio of the curved surface area of the solid cone and the solid right circular cylinder is given as 5:8. So you can write here, therefore the ratio of their curved surface area, ratio of their curved surface area is given as, it is given as 5:8. That is, first cone is to cylinder. That is, this cone means curved surface area of the cone is to cylinder, means curved surface area of the cylinder is given as, it is 5:8. Is that clear now? So we can write it in terms of fraction. So therefore cone divided by cylinder is equal to, this is 5/8. So I think you have understood it. Okay. So what is the curved surface area of the cone? it is given here. The formula is chord surface area of the cone is equal to pi RL. Chord surface area of the cone is pi RL divided by, what is the chord surface area of the cylinder? It is 2 pi RH. This is 2 pi RH, which is equal to, this is 5 upon 8. Understood now? So here you can simplify it. This pi gets cancels, RR gets cancels. So what do we get here? L divided by 2H is equal to 5 upon 8. Here also we can cancel it. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. Is equal to को left पट्टि र is equal to right पट्टि को तल को similar term cancel हुन्छ, माथि को similar terms पनि के हुन्छ? Cancel हुन्छ. बुझ्दैछ? अब के रह्यो त? यहाँ भन्दा फेरि L upon H is equal to 5 upon 4. But in this case, you have to find out the ratio of their base radii and the heights. You have to find out the ratio of their base radii and the heights. That means you have to find out R is to H. So here L is the slant height. So you should know the formula for the slant height. So now let us cross multiply. 4L is equal to 5H. So now how can you get R is to H? So you know that, what is the slant height here? You know that from this figure, that is, you can use your Pythagoras theorem. So this AOB is a right angle triangle, isn't it? This AOB is a right angled triangle. You know that, isn't it? In this case, AB is the hypotenuse, this AO is the perpendicular, and this is the base. BO is the base. So you can use Pythagoras theorem here. That is, L square is equal to H square plus R square. Okay? Or you can write L is equal to root over H square plus R square. Your hypotenuse is L. L square is equal to, what is the perpendicular here? H. That is your H square plus, what is the base whole square here? That is R square. So it is L is equal to root under H square plus R square. Let us write it here. 4 root over, what is L? H square plus R square is equal to, this is your 5H. Now we have to get the value for R is to H. Now from here, you can get the value for this R is to H. You have to find out the ratio of the base radii and the height. Okay, let us find it now. So let us find it now. So next, you have to remove the square root. So squaring both the sides. Squaring both the sides. So what do we get squaring both the sides? 4 whole square is 16. Square root will be removed. H square plus R square, which is equal to on the right hand side. And this is 5H whole square is 25H square. Is that clear? Now simplify it. 6H square plus 16R square is equal to 25H square. Since you have to find out radius is to height, so let us take this 16H square to the right hand side. So it is 16R square is equal to 25H square minus 16H square. So it is 16R square is equal to, what is 25 minus 16? That is 9H square. So H square is taken to the left hand side. 9 upon 16 is taken to the right hand side. So or it is R upon H whole square. Here you can write it as 3 upon 4 whole square. So you can cancel this power. If the powers are equal, the bases must be equal. You know that, isn't it? That is R upon H is equal to 3 upon 4. Or you may write R is to H is equal to 3 is to 4. So this is the final answer. So what is the ratio of their base radii and the heights? That is R is to H is equal to 3 is to 4. So you can write, therefore ratio of their base radii and heights is equal to, how much is it? It is 3:4. So this is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we'll do the next question, that is question number 5. The question is, by melting a solid iron sphere with 8 centimeter radius, how many marble balls of 1 centimeter diameter can be obtained? Let us write by calculating it. So there is a solid iron sphere. Sphere भनेको कस्तो शेप हो? Sphere भनेको फुटबलको शेप. You know टेनिस बल, त्यो टेनिस बलको शेपहरुलाई चाहिँ हामी के भन्छौं? स्फियरको शेप भनेर भन्छौं. एउटा ठूलो सलिड आइरन स्फियर छ जसको रेडियस कति छ? 8 सेन्टिमिटर. नाउ इट इज मेल्टेड. यसलाई गलायो. त गलाएर के बनाउँदैछ? सानो त्यो मार्बल बल्सहरु बनाउँदैछ. सानो स्फियरहरु बनाउँदैछ. मार्बल बल्स भनेको के हो? सानो स्फियर जसको डायमिटर कति छ? 1 सेन्टिमिटर डायमिटर. जसको डायमिटर कति छ? 1 सेन्टिमिटर. बुझ्यो? त यस्तो कतिवटा मार्बल बल्सहरु हामी यो सलिड आइरन स्फियरलाई गलाएर बनाउन सक्छ भनेर सोध्दैछ. सो लेट अस राइट बाइ क्याल्कुलेटिङ इट. त हाउ मेनी मार्बल बल्स भनेपछि हामीले यहाँ भोल्युम निकाल्नु पर्छ. त पहिला हामी के गर्छौं? यो सलिड आइरन स्फियरलाई हामीले गलाउँदै छौं. गलाउनु भनेको मतलब चाहिँ यसको हामी के निकाल्छौं? भोल्युम निकाल्छौं. ठीक छ? लेट अस फाइन्ड आउट द भोल्युम अफ सलिड आइरन स्फियर फर्स्ट. So let us find it now. Okay? So radius, this is the solution. Radius of the solid iron sphere is equal to, how much is it? 8 centimeter. So I already told you that whenever it is melted, you have to find out its volume. Okay? So therefore volume of the solid iron sphere, volume of the solid iron sphere is equal to, what is the formula? It is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now you should know the formula. That is, the volume of the solid iron sphere is equal to 4/3 pi r cube. Let us put the value for r here. Don't put the value for pi. Pi, keep it as it is. 4 upon 3 pi. What is r whole cube? It is 8 whole cube. What is the unit here? It is centimeter cube. So this is the volume of solid iron sphere, which is equal to 4/3 pi 8 whole cube centimeter cube. That is the volume of the solid iron sphere. अब यो सलिड आइरन स्फियरलाई नै गलाएर, हैन, यसलाई तताएर गलाएर सानो मार्बल बल्सहरु बनाउँदैछ. त यो सानो मार्बल बल्सको डायमिटर चाहिँ कति दिएको रहेछ? 1 सेन्टिमिटर. त यसमा पनि हामी के गर्छौं? यो प्रत्येक मार्बल बलको हामी भोल्युम निकाल्छौं. सो नाउ लेट अस राइट डाउन diameter of each marble ball. Diameter of each marble ball is equal to, this is 1 centimeter. So let us find out its radius, because you have to find out its volume. So you should know the radius of each marble ball, isn't it? So its radius is equal to 1/2 centimeter. Is that clear? So now in this case, let us find out the volume of each marble ball. Therefore, volume of each marble ball, what is the formula? It is 4 by 3 pi r cube. It is 4/3 pi. What is r whole cube? This is your half whole cube. Is that clear? What is the unit here also? This is centimeter cube. So I think you have understood it. But you have to find out the number of marbles. So how many marble balls can be obtained from the solid iron sphere? So what will you do here? You have to divide this volume of the solid iron sphere divided by volume of each marble ball. So what is the formula for number of marble balls? The formula is volume of the solid iron sphere divided by volume of each marble ball will give you the number of marble balls. So what is the formula for number of marble balls is equal to volume of solid iron sphere? I already told you that this formula, that is how can we get the number of marble balls that can be obtained is equal to volume of the solid iron sphere divided by volume of each marble ball will give you the number of marble balls that can be obtained. So let us write here, therefore number of marble balls that can be obtained is equal to, what is the formula? Volume of solid iron sphere divided by what will you write? Volume of each marble ball. Volume of each marble ball. Okay, so which is equal to, what is the volume of solid iron ball or solid iron sphere? What is the volume of solid iron sphere? This one is 4/3 pi 8 whole cube divided by it is 4/3 pi into 1/2 whole cube. It is 1/2 whole cube. So let us simplify it now. This 4/3 get cancels, pi gets cancels. So it is 8 into 8 divided by, what is half whole cube? This is also 1/8. So which is equal to 8 into 8 into 8 into, when this 1/8 goes up in the numerator, it becomes upside down. So it is into 8, right? So which is equal to 64 into 64. So let us multiply them. That will give you the number of marbles that can be obtained. So let us multiply 64 by 64. 4 4s are 16, 6, 1, 6 4s are 24, plus 1 is 25, right? 6 4s are 24 again, 2, 6 4s are 24, 4, 2, 6 6 are 36, 36 plus 2 is 38, right? 6, 9, 10, 0, then 4. This is 6, 5 plus 4 is 9, 8 plus 2 is 10, 0, 1, 3 plus 1 is 4. That is 4096. That is 4096. So how many marble balls can be obtained? That is 4096 marble balls can be obtained from this solid iron sphere. So this is the final answer. So I think you have understood it. So you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now let's do the next question, that is question number 6. So the question number 6 here is, the base radius of a solid right circular iron rod is 32 centimeter and its length is 35 centimeter. So what is given here? Solid right circular iron rod. Iron rod भनेको के हो? It is of cylindrical shape. there is a solid right circular cylindrical iron rod. Iron rod means there is a solid right circular cylindrical iron rod whose base radius is 32 centimeter and its length is 35 centimeter. Length means height. So height here is 35 centimeter. So there is a right circular cylindrical rod whose base radius is 32 centimeter and its length means height is 35 centimeter. So let us calculate the number of solid cones of 8 centimeter radius and 28 centimeter height that can be made by melting the rod. अब चाहिँ के गरिँदैछ, त्यो रडलाई चाहिँ मेल्ट गरिन्छ. मेल्ट भनेको गलाउँदैछ. गलाएर सानो कोन्सहरु बनाइँदैछ. त्यो आइरन रडलाई गलाएर चाहिँ सानो थुप्रै कोनहरु बनाइँदैछ, जसको प्रत्येकको रेडियस अफ द बेस अफ द कोन कति रहेछ 8 सेन्टिमिटर अनि प्रत्येकको हाइट अफ द कोन कति रहेछ 28 सेन्टिमिटर. यस्तो कोन चाहिँ कतिवटा बनाउन सकिन्छ भनेर सोध्दैछ. त्यो आइरन रडबाट यस्तो टाइपको कोन्स हामीले कतिवटा बनाउन सक्छौं. त अघि नै मैले भने यो जुन चाहिँ गलाउने काम गर्दैछ अनि नम्बर अफ कोन्स निकाल्ने काम गरिँदैछ. त यो नम्बर अफ कोन्सहरु निकाल्दा चाहिँ हामीले जहिले पनि के निकाल्नुपर्छ, यिनीहरुको भोल्युम निकाल्नु पर्छ. ठीक छ. So let us first of all find the volume of the right circular cylindrical iron rod. किनभने यो आइरन रडलाई गलाएर नै हामीले सानो थुप्रै कोन्सहरु बनाउँदै छौं. ठीक छ. So let us write down the base radius of a solid right circular iron rod. So let us write here. So this is the solution. So base radius of the iron rod. Base radius of the iron rod is equal to 32 centimeter. Length means its height. Therefore, its height. So what is its height? Its height is 35 centimeter. Is that clear? So now let us find out its volume. किनभने यसलाई नै गलाएर हामीले सानो कोन्सहरु बनाउँदै छौं. ठीक छ. यसको भोल्युम, therefore volume of the iron rod, so what is the formula? Iron rod means it is of cylindrical shape. So cylinder को formula के हुन्छ? It is pi r square h. Okay, so which is equal to pi remains as it is. Let us keep it as it is. What is radius whole square? That it is 32 whole square into what is the height? Height is 35. What is the unit? It is centimeter cube. This is the volume. Okay, so let us keep it as it is. Don't simplify it. Okay, now अब यो जुन चाहिँ आइरन रड छ, यो आइरन रडलाई नै गलाएर सानो कोन्सहरु बनाइँदैछ. त त्यो प्रत्येक कोनको रेडियस कति दिएको छ? रेडियस अफ द बेस अफ द कोन इज 8 सेन्टिमिटर and the height of the cone is 28 centimeter. Okay, now let us write here radius of the base of each cone. So here radius of the base of each cone is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay, now what is its height? Therefore height of each cone So what is the height of each cone? Height of each cone is 28 centimeter. Right? So let us find out the volume of each cone. So therefore volume of each cone is equal to, what is the formula? What is the formula for cone? It is 1/3 pi r square h. 1/3, keep it as it is. Pi, what is radius whole square? It is 8 whole square into what is the height here? What is the height of each cone? Height of each cone is what? It is 28. So what is the unit here? it is centimeter cube. So I think you have understood it. Okay. Now how can you find out the number of cones that can be made by melting the iron rod? So what is the formula? So number of cones is equal to के हुन्छ formula? Volume of the iron rod. यसलाई नै गलाएर हामीले सानसानो कोन्सहरु बनाउँदैछौं. So volume of the iron rod divided by volume of each cone will give you the number of cones that can be formed. So therefore, let us write here number of cones that can be formed. Number of cones that can be formed is equal to, what is the formula? Volume of the iron rod, volume of the iron rod divided by, किनभने यो आइरन रडलाई नै हामीले गलाउँदै छौं नि त, त्यो चाहिँ माथिपट्टि जान्छ न्युमरेटरमा, अनि भोल्युम अफ इच कोन चाहिँ डिनोमिनेटरमा आउँछ. सो भोल्युम अफ इच कोन, so volume of each cone, so which is equal to, what is the volume of the iron rod now? It is pi 32 whole square, pi into 32 whole square into, it is here pi 32 whole square into 35 whole divided by denominator my volume of each cone, that is 1/3 pi into 8 whole square into, what is the height here? It is 28. It is 28. So now let us simplify it now. So this pi gets cancels. Now 1/3 is in the denominator. And now 3 goes up in the numerator after simplification. So 3 into 32 whole square means 32 into 32 into 35 whole divided by, what is 8 whole square? 8 into 8, let us write 8 into 8 into 28. So now let us simplify it. 8 ones are 8, 8 fours are 32. 8 ones are 8, 8 fours are 32. Okay? 4 ones are 4, 4 sevens are 28. 7 ones are 7, 7 fives are 35. So now you can multiply it. 3 fours are 12 into, this is 5. So 12 fives are, what is 12 fives are? 12 fives are, it is 60. 12 fives are, it is 60. So how many cones can be obtained, or how many cones can be formed by melting the iron rod? It is 60 cones. 60 cones can be formed by melting the given iron rod. So I think you have understood it. This question is very, very important. So you can mark it, you can copy it. Now we'll do the next question. So now we will do the next question, that is question number 7. So the question number 7 is, this question is from Madhyamik Pariksha, okay? This question is from the Madhyamik Pariksha, that is, it may be 2018, 19, 2020, like that, okay? But I don't know the exact year, but this question is from Madhyamik Pariksha. So question number 7 is, let us determine the volume of a solid right circular cone. You have to find out the volume of a solid right circular cone which can be made from a solid wooden cube of 4.2 decimeter edge length by wasting minimum quantity of wood. So in this case, you have to find out the volume of a right circular cone which is formed, which can be made from a solid wooden cube of 4.2 decimeter edge length by wasting minimum quantity of wood. Okay? तो एउटा के छ, एउटा वुडन क्यूब छ. क्यूब भनेको याद भयो, क्यूब भनेको एउटा बक्स जस्तो हो. त क्यूब भन्ने बित्तिकै हामी के बुझ्छौं, त्यो बक्सको चाहिँ लेन्थ ब्रेथ हाइट सबै के हुन्छ, इक्वल हुन्छ. त्यो क्युबको लेन्थ ब्रेथ र हाइट के हुन्छ सबै इक्वल हुन्छ त यहाँ क्वेशनमा दिएको छ लेन्थ अफ इच एज अफ द क्युब वुडन क्युब इज गिवन एज 4.2 डेसिमिटर इच दैट इज द लेन्थ अफ इच एज अफ द वुडन क्युब इज इक्वल टु 4.2 डेसिमिटर इच okay now by wasting minimum quantity of this wood a solid right circular cone is made a solid right circular cone is made so you have to find out the volume of that solid right circular cone so I hope you have understood it so let us draw the figure first so there is a wooden cube भने याद भयो लेन्थ ब्रेथ हाइट सबै के हुनुपर्छ इक्वल हुनुपर्छ it is just like a box okay let us draw the box out here so just try to understand it let us draw the figure so this is wooden cube okay so all the edges are equal here edges means length breadth height sabai equal right so this is a three-dimensional figure so this is a wooden box so length of each edge of the cube is 4.2 decimeter length of each edge भनेको length breadth height सबै इक्वल हुन्छ यसमा यो जति पनि यहाँ एजेसहरु छ यो लाइन्सहरु छ सबै लाइन्सको लेन्थ चाहिँ के छ सेम छ दैट इज 4.2 decimeter each okay so this is your 4.2 decimeter right and this is also what this is also what 4.2 decimeter बुझ्दैछ लेन्थ ब्रेथ अनि हाइट पनि कति छ यसको हाइट पनि कति रहेछ it is 4.2 decimeter that is the length of each edge of the wooden cube is equal to 4.2 decimeter so let us write it length of each edge of the cube length of each edge of the cube is equal to it is 4.2 decimeter length of each edge of the cube is equal to 4.2 decimeter so now in this case by wasting minimum quantity of wood by wasting minimum भनेको एकदमै कम्ती by wasting minimum quantity of wood a right circular cone is made here so you have to find out the volume of that solid right circular cone which is made by wasting minimum quantity of wood from this wooden cube okay त यीबाट नै के बनाइन्दैछ एउटा कोन बनाइन्दैछ ठीक छ त यो जुन चाहिँ सर्कुलर बेस यो चाहिँ बेस अफ द वुडन क्यूब यसमै सर्कुलर बेस भइहाल्छ सर्कल काटे यहाँ दिस इज अ सर्कल okay you know circle this circular base is the base of the cone you know that so I think you have understood it okay अनि यहाँ चाहिँ के छ this is the vertex of the cone cone बनाउनु पर्यो you know the cone isn't it cone कस्तो शेपको हुन्छ अब तिमीलाई याद छ you know funnel हैन तिमीहरु त्यो तेल मर्तेलहरु बनाउँदा एउटा फनेल चाहिन्छ त्यो फनेल कस्तो शेपमा हुन्छ याद छ अर्थात बर्थडे तिर नानीहरुले कस्तो खाले शेपको टोपीहरु लाउँछ हैन यस्तो कोन शेपको टोपीहरु लाउँछ त्यो पनि तिमीलाई याद छँदैछ मैले अस्ति कोन च्याप्टर बनाउँदा तिमीलाई पढाउँदा मैले गरेको थिए कोन पनि बनाएको थिए हैन कोन च्याप्टर गराउँदा कोन कस्तो हुन्छ त्यसको शेप मैले तिमीलाई बुझाएको थिए अब हामी यहाँ कोन बनाउँदै छौं so this is the cone right तो यो चाहिँ भयो सलिड कोन यति सबै काट्नु पर्यो यो तलबडी यो काट्नु पर्यो तलबडी गोलो बनाउनु पर्यो अनि यो सबै वरिपरि काट्नु पर्यो त्यो काटेपछि एउटा के शेप फर्म हुन्छ एउटा कोनको शेप फर्म हुन्छ ठीक छ त कोनको चाहिँ यो के भयो कोनको यो के भयो डायमिटर भयो यु नो दैट इजन्ट इट त कोनको यहाँ के हुँदैछ यो This is the diameter of the cone. What is the diameter of the cone? It is same as 4.2 decimeter. So diameter of the cone is 4.2 decimeter. So यो चाहिँ सर्कुलर बेस भयो, सर्कुलर बेसको सेन्टर यो डायमिटरमा हुन्छ. सपोज दिस इज O, राइट? अनि यो चाहिँ सपोज के हो? A इज द भर्टेक्स अफ द कोन, ठीक छ? अब AO जोइन गर्ने. Join this AO. AO के हो? Height of the cone. What is the height of the cone? It is also 4.2 decimeter. So it is understood that height of the cone is also 4.2 decimeter. What is the diameter of the base of the cone? It is also 4.2 decimeter. So now you can easily find out the volume of this solid right circular cone by wasting minimum quantity of wood. So I think you have understood the cone, isn't it? So now let us write here, therefore height of the solid cone, so height of the solid cone is equal to 4.2 decimeter. Okay, therefore base diameter of the cone, base diameter, so base diameter of the cone is also 4.2 decimeter. Base diameter of the cone is also 4.2 decimeter. इसको radius निकालूं. Therefore base radius. So what is the base radius? This diameter is divided by 2, which is equal to 2.1 decimeter. So I think you have understood it. So we know the height of the solid cone, that is 4.2 decimeter, and also we know the base radius of the solid cone, that is 2.1 decimeter. Now you can easily get the volume of the solid right circular cone. So let us find it. Therefore volume of the solid right circular cone, volume of the solid right circular cone is equal to, what is the formula? It is 1/3 pi r square h. So let us calculate it now by putting the values. So 1/3, what is pi? Pi is 22/7. What is radius? Whole square. Base radius, it is 2.1 whole square into, what is the height? Height of the solid cone, it is 4.2. It is 4.2. So I think you have understood it. Okay, so now let us simplify it further, which is equal to 1/3 into 22/7 into 2.1 whole square, means 2.1 into 2.1 into 4.2. Is that clear? So now we can cancel here. 3 ones are 3, 0.7, 7 ones are 7, this is 0.1. You can cancel it, isn't it? 3 ले 2.1 ला 0.7 टाइम, फिर 7 ले 0.7 ला 0.1 टाइम. So write down the remaining numbers. 22 into 0.1 into 2.1 into 4.2. So I think you have understood it. Okay, so let us multiply them. So which is equal to, it is here, 22 into 0.1. 22 ones are 22. So after decimal point there is one figure. You have to write down decimal point before one figure from the end. 2.2 into, now 4.2 is multiplied by 2.1. Now rough work is here. 4.2 लाई हामीले कतिले multiply गर्नु पर्यो? 2.1 ले multiply गर्नु पर्यो. So let us multiply them, right? 1 2s are 2, 1 4s are 4. Don't write decimal point now. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So it is 2, 4 plus 4, 8, 8. So after decimal point there is one figure. Here also after decimal point there is one figure. So 1 plus 1 is always 2. So we can write decimal point before two figures from the end. That is 28 point. So that is 8.82. That is 8.82. Is that clear now? So now let us multiply these two numbers again. 8.82 into 2.2. So let us multiply it. So this is 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16, 6, 1, 8 2s are 16 plus 1 is 17. Again 2 2s are 4, 2 8 are 16, 6, 1, 8 2 are 16 plus 1 is 17, right? 4, 6 plus 4 is 10, 1, 7 plus 7 is 14, 4, 1, 8 plus 1 is 9, then this is 1. So after decimal point here, there are two figures. After decimal point, there is one figure. 2 plus 1 is 3. So you have to write down decimal point before three figures from the end. That is 404 point here. This is 19.404. What is the unit here? This is cubic decimeter. This is cubic decimeter. So this is the final answer. That is, what is the volume of the solid right circular cone that is made by wasting minimum quantity of wood from the solid wooden cube? So it is 19.404 cubic decimeter. So that is your final answer. So this question is very, very important. This question is from Madhyamik Pariksha. You can revise it at home. त आज हामीले चारटा प्रब्लम्स गर्यौं। त यो चारटै प्रब्लम तिमीले घरमा राम्रोसँग रिभिजन गर्नु, बुझ्ने चेष्टा गर्नु। बुझेन भने तिमीले फेरि मलाई कल गर्न सक्छौ, हैन? तिमीले मलाई कल गर, बुझ्यौ? तिमीले मलाई फोन गर्न सक्छौ, सर यहाँ बुझिन भनेर कि कमेन्ट लेख्दा पनि हुन्छ, बुझ्यौ? तर सोध्नु चाहिँ पर्छ बुझेन भने, ठीक छ? So this much is for today. So in the next online class, we will do more problems on this chapter, that is real life problems related to different solid objects, that is from mensuration. So this much is for today.